Hi, this is my top 10 best books of 2022. I think everybody does these sort of videos this time of the year. 2022, I think, reading wise, was kind of average for me. I think that's what it was on my Goodreads. Most of the things were 3.5 or so stars. But I did find some quite interesting mix of books. Number 10, coming in at number 10, um, we have Moonraker by Ian Fleming. This is the DVD of the film. I don't have the book. I've since donated it to charity, but I think the film is quite a bit different from the book. But the book, a very sort of standard James Bond thing. I thought the ending was a little bit abrupt, but quite a good read, a good uh, James Bond novel. Coming in at number 9, we have Our Caribbean, edited by Thomas Glave, and non-fiction book, which is interesting. A very timely and current book. In 2022, the Commonwealth Games were held in Birmingham, and there was a bit of issues with the actual games, the colonial legacy of Britain, but there was also, it was brought up about the Caribbean's issue and relationship with LGBTQ plus issues. So this is a very timely book, and I think a very important book. Number 8 is Biggles, The Cruise of the Condor by Captain W.E. Johns. I think this is sort of a guilty pleasure. It's very much a boy's adventure from sort of days gone by, and I really took to it. I think it was quite a joy. Again, sort of issues with colonialism. They come in and they sort of liberate the gold, which is not theirs to liberate. They basically go in and steal from the country of Peru. But it's still a guilty pleasure and a fun read. Coming in at number 7, where are we? Number 7, again with Ian Fleming, The Spy Who Loved Me by Ian Fleming. You could, I suppose, call it a James Bond book, but James Bond doesn't appear until 100 or so pages in. It's written by a female main character, and I think Ian Fleming does do a good job of writing a female character, although there is one line towards the end that if you read it you'll find out, but it would be taken issue with. But in the middle it is very much a white knuckle read, white knuckle ride, and it really is a solid thriller. Number 6, again with a non-fiction, we have Empireland by Satnam Sanghera, and this is again a very current, very modern non-fiction. This was written before Rishi Sunak became Prime Minister, but it is very, very interesting, very, very current. A lot of modern issues, as well as diving into the past of British colonialism. A very, very interesting read. Number 5 is Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. I think some might say this is Octavia E. Butler's best work, but I don't know if I would agree. I was actually a bit underwhelmed by this book, but it's still a very, very good work of science fiction. More on that maybe a little bit later. Number 4, we have a short novella, Polaris by Timothy Brown. This is post-apocalyptic. An old guy in his robot AI car. The AI is keeping him alive, but he doesn't quite want to be alive in this wasteland without people. It's what I would call a beautiful melancholy. It's wastelands, but it's got this beauty about it. Very good characters, quite powerful stuff. Number 3. Again, I read quite a lot of Ian Fleming this year. From Russia with Love by Ian Fleming. I think this is probably his best work. James Bond doesn't appear until page 50 or so, but I think that's maybe a better novel for that. It's really just all the espionage and the sort of power and the bureaucracy of Russia. Again, maybe quite current, but I thought it was really well written. Number 2, we have Where Eagles Dare by Alistair MacLean. This might be one of the best thrillers I've ever read, or best thrillers for quite some time. Not that I read thrillers all that much, but I really love this. Really exciting, a real good page turner, and it's very the movie is quite accurate to the book as well. It's a great work. Maybe his best. I'm not too sure, but I think it's the best Alistair MacLean that I've read so far. And number 1, we have Parable of the Talents by Octavia E. Butler. I don't have the book. It was a library book. I've since returned it. But Parable of the Talents really, I think, has been called a prophetic work, and it really is. It's amazing how realistic and down to earth, and how current a science fiction book can be, and also very realistic with the characters and how the characters act. I can't really talk about it to avoid spoilers, but I think it's very realistic. What one of the I think it's the male character, the brother, what he does, I think, is very realistic. It's not very nice, but it is realistic, and the mother-daughter relationship is, again, I think, quite realistic. It's very, as I say, prophetic to maybe not so much America now, but America during the past 2 or 3 years. I think it's very realistic, worryingly so. But that was my top 10 for 2022. I think I got quite a good mix. Some interesting books, and I do highly recommend them. Except maybe no, I think I would recommend all 10 of them. Thanks for watching. Bye.